Today we're going to talk about how to stop smoking, drinking, and overeating, or whatever you're doing and punishing yourself for. Why I want to talk about it, because it was very dear to me. I was thinking, listening to other masters, listening to people who's waking up, listening to people who say they enlightened, awakened, and this and that. And they were talking about how incredible they are, and it was always emphasized that they did something to achieve that. And I was always thinking that I need to stop doing something myself that I feel is not compatible with the awakened, enlightened person. So as soon as I stop doing this or that, something's gonna happen and I go to different dimension. I become healthier. I become awakened, and something's gonna happen to me. And I want to tell you from a person who who has miracles happening in my life. And I know what's happening to me. I know that I am awakening, that my whole environment, everything around me becoming magical and awakening. You do not have to become somebody else. You don't have to achieve anything. You don't have to practice anything. You don't have to quit anything. The thing is, when you already feel like the part of God, the God here on earth, when you already understand who you are, everything else will resonate with you. You will quit smoke. One day you're just gonna wake up and you're like, I don't smoke anymore. That's what happened to me one day. And the thing is, you will step to a different timeline, and you're going to be a different personality, and everything that was compatible to the old personality, it's not going to be compatible to the new one. And it's going to happen like this, snap. And the thing is that our past is absolutely an illusion. So your future actually is your past, your real self. From the future, you come here to live a day, to live whatever, with these limitations. And these limitations, how you can break free, how you can feel your real self. And that will magically take you to your real self, to whatever you dream about. So basically, whatever you dream about is your past. And whatever you think is your past is actually the limitations that you put on yourself this moment, this morning. I promise you, as soon as you waking up, all the programming start downloading to your brain. Now, when my brain is awakening, I can feel this in the morning when I'm still my real self, and I'm like, waking up. Sometimes I even get to different me in different timelines, different versions of me. So it's like absolutely me in different life. And I'm like, woo, and my mind shifts and I get to the body in here. And the thing is, whenever you get into your body, in your senses, the programs start downloading in your brain, and you think it's your past. You didn't live your whole life. It's an illusion. Those are the programs that exist only in your brain. You haven't been drinking for 5 years or 10 years. You haven't been smoking for 30. You haven't been overeating, whatever. It's just the part of a game. It's an illusion. And today I want to talk to you about something that might completely change the way you see your habits. Those smoking, drinking, overeating, doing something, I don't know if it's drinking Coke or doing vape or whatever. It doesn't make you less of a divine person. It does not. You're already that divine, pure, amazing angel. It's only you came in this life for that. It doesn't mean that you're going to be smoking, drinking, and you're going to be waking up. The thing is, when you get to a certain level of vibration, you automatically just don't want to do what the old personality was doing. But it will happen effortlessly. And the thing is, why you want to quit doing that and you putting your focus on it, that's when you're fighting it. That's when you're playing this game. Do you understand? That's a game. That's a part of the game. And any behavior that feels like it's controlling you, it's not your past. It's the limitation you decided to play today. And I want to tell you something that might surprise you. You don't need to fight it. I already said that, right? I know this sounds crazy at first, right? We've been taught that change is a battle, that you need to push, struggle, and suffer your way through bad habits. But that's exactly what's keeping you stuck. It's exactly what's keeping you stuck. Why fighting doesn't work? When you fight a habit, let's say smoking, what happens? Your mind becomes obsessed with it. You think, I need to stop smoking. I shouldn't be thinking about cigarettes. And yet, now you're thinking about them. And that means you're putting your focus. And what happens with energy? It becomes particles. So it becomes a real habit. But it's an illusion. You never had this habit. The more you resist, the more you keep that habit in focus. The more you struggle, the more energy you're giving it. And it's becoming huge, strong. It's becoming its own entity that's controlling you, the devil everybody's talking about. Fighting your habit is like trying to push a beach ball under the water. The harder you push, the stronger it pops back up. Oof, I said it. Now imagine instead you just let go. Just think about it. You didn't have that habit. It's an illusion. Instead, the secret is to live the version of you that's already free. There is a version of you, a real version, that doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't overeat, doesn't smoke pot, doesn't, I don't know, drink pop. Well, I can create a poem after poem from it. Oh, okay, let's get back to the subject. And that version just isn't fighting anything because it already doesn't have it. Do you understand? Because they already moved on. It's gone. There is no reason to think about it. The key is not to become that version. The key is to start acting like you already that version. Like act like this, like an actress, like an actor. Shift your focus. Stop saying I'm quitting. Think about it. I'm living today as me that's free. I don't care. If my body wants to smoke right now, I smoke and I do something else or think about something else what I do instead of smoking. But don't even do that. If your body wants to smoke right now, let it smoke. Understand that your body is not you. If your body wants to live it right now, it's gonna live it anyway, you fight it or not. You are consciousness. You are not your body. And notice, I didn't say forever when I said I'm living today as the version of me that's free. Just today. That takes the pressure off. There is no battle, no guilt, no struggle. Just today, you are choosing to live as the version that is free from struggle. Break the illusion of habit. I told you, there is no habit. It's not some powerful force that formed in the past. Past doesn't exist. You've never been drinking. You've never been smoking. You live one day. Everything else is an illusion. It's not part of your identity. It's just a thought. You wake up today and there is a thought. I smoke. There is something that triggers you and you get a cigarette. It's fleeting impulse passing through your mind. You don't need to wrestle with this thought. Just let it be. Let it pass. If your body craves a cigarette, okay, fine. Instead of being obsessing, let just the craving be there, just as a background. Smoke that cigarette and move on. Don't pay attention. Don't even think about it. But ask yourself, What would the version of me that doesn't smoke would do right now? Maybe they're reading, maybe they're walking, maybe they're chewing the gum, maybe laughing with friends. Do that instead. Just try. The key is not to quit. The key is to live every moment. And if this moment you're smoking cigarette, there is going to be another one. You're drinking coffee. Taste it fully. You're smoking cigarette, taste it fully. When you're walking, feel the air on your face. When you're talking with someone, be there completely. Live in the moment. When you live in the moment, you're saving your energy. When you live in the moment, you are not tired. You are not a lot of times you smoke, you drink, you're doing something else because you're literally tired of living somewhere else, not in your body. Your body is exhausted. That's why they choose it as a form of relaxation. But try to live every moment as a full moment. The more you are present, the less room there is for cravings or compulsions. Your habit doesn't exist in the present moment. It only exists in the mind's endless loop of doing it, regret, and fear. Don't punish yourself. And there is always moments when you feel like it works, then you fall back into old patterns, and that's okay. Don't ever say I'm weak or I never quit. It's a bullshit. You know that tomorrow doesn't exist at all. Yesterday doesn't exist at all. There is only present moment. Instead say, looks like my body just acted out an old pattern, not big deal. Next moment, I'll live like it didn't happen. No drama, no self-blame. Just a quiet return to that version of you that doesn't smoke. A moment ago you smoked, right now it's the next moment. Remember, we're living in the moment. Nothing else exists. And in this moment, you're not smoking again. There's going to be a moment you're going to be smoking maybe. Live in the moment. You don't need to fight your old habits. You just need to wake up one day and you switched your timeline. And I promise you, if you don't feed this so-called habit, it's gonna just fade away because your body will understand. We don't need to put any energy into it. And boom, it's gonna disappear. You just give your energy to something more beautiful. Just live today as a version that's already free. Person who don't smoke, don't think about how to quit smoking. That's how reality is created. No pressure, no promises, just one peaceful moment at a time. Just one peaceful choice at a time. And one day you will wake up in a new reality, I guarantee you. Your habit will be gone, not because you won, but because you no longer need to fight. You're stronger than you know, and you're already free. All right, that's all I want to say about this, and it absolutely worked. And all of my quotes, all of the quotes from our spirit is with you. And if you're really, really free from this habit, you don't think about it anymore. Share this with someone who you think might, need it right now. And let me know, because I've done it all. Overeating, drinking, smoking, tried all kind of drugs, you name it. And the thing is, I am absolutely pure divine angel, and you too, and we come to this world to experience these things because God is everything. God is God and devil. There is nothing that exists in this reality that is not God. And you are him, just limited because you just decided as this unlimited consciousness that everything you decided, I want to play this fun game. I want to put some limitations on me. I want to create this timeline. I want to create this reality. When I'm the human, I wake up, I smoke, I drink, I'm big, or I don't know what to do. Actually, I don't have a passion. Oh, if you think like that, watch my other podcast where I can help you how to find your passion. Super easy, and we can even create steps. I in that podcast I tell you how to create steps, tangible steps that will lead you to your dream in like 30 days. So everything can be changed so fast, especially in the fourth density where we are going to. If you're interested in more information about fourth destiny, then density for fourth dimension, listen to my other podcast. But I promise you, where we're going to do, and we're going to complete this shift in May, everything is super easy. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to think about old habits. We don't have to fight anymore. Congratulations, my dears. We're stepping in the air where everything is easy, graceful, peaceful, healthy, and abundant. Okay? We just have to learn. That's one thing we need to learn. We need to learn to understand we are there and act accordingly. That's all. Love you so much. And talk to me. Comment under this video because I love talking to you and knowing about you. And don't forget to subscribe. That way we stay connected. All right. Oh, and find my Instagram. I share my daily life there, and you can send me messages in my what's your name it stories, and we can talk more. All right. Love you guys. Bye bye.